my husband, he says, "Oh, you're pregnant, Ariana." I said, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "You're drinking out of the pickle jar." I've told people I was pregnant when we went for our 20-week anatomy scan, and they also revealed the gender. I bought pink and blue cupcakes. When my family came over, I was gonna announce it to them at the table, like after we ate, and my son, who at the time, he was about 3 years old, he goes, "We're having a boy." Like people weren't even through the door yet, and he's already like, "Hey guys, we're having a boy." It was late October, early November when I began to feel itching. It was just a really unusual itch on the palms of my hands, and then I started getting it at the tip of my nose. The itching became so intense to the point where I was scratching into my flesh, and I would start bleeding. And once I started using a rolling brush to relieve some of the itch, because my fingers were not enough, I started to use that rolling brush, and that would like really like cave into my skin and make me bleed. I finally saw the MD, and I told him everything that had gone on. I said, I have been visiting triage every week. I've had these symptoms, dark urine, severe itching, to the point where like I wanted to take myself out. I said, and I'm having decreased fetal movement. Something's not right. He wanted me to go to the NST appointment that same day. He's like, "Speak with my nurse. She'll get you in. I want you to start going 3 times a week." I go to his nurse to finish up, get my paperwork. She's calling to make my NST appointment, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, we can't take you in today." I'm like, "But the doctor said to go in today for my NST appointment." She goes, "Oh, we will have to squeeze you in on Monday." We go in on Monday, and there's no heartbeat. And I'm like, had they maybe seen me on that Friday like the doctor requested, just maybe they would have saw like there was something wrong, like I had been telling them that something did not feel right. And maybe like he would have still been here. I did a Google search. Like, I wanted answers. My husband, like, at one point, he was like, just stop. Like, that's not gonna bring him back. I'm like, you don't understand. Look, remember the dark urine that I had? That's a symptom. Remember when I would have pain on my side? That's right upper quadrant pain. I said, there's more. If you have cholestasis, you should be seeing a high-risk doctor immediately. Like, I didn't know this. I wasn't seeing a high-risk doctor. I wasn't started on medication. When I went back to my 6-week postpartum checkup, he just said, "Oh, I'm really sorry." He says, "I know I'm an OBGYN. He's like, "But I'm gonna be honest with you. In medical school, there's about 1.5 pages of cholestasis information given to us, taught to us in school." And that didn't help me. Like, my husband and I let him have it. We were really upset, and he goes, "Well, going forward, if you ever get pregnant again, we'll make sure that you have a high-risk doctor to begin with." It was really frustrating because it's like it took us losing a child for them to finally take me serious, as far as like how serious it could be. With Hannah, I found out I was pregnant in February. I thought I'd tell my husband in a funny way. He was more shocked than anything. So I put the pregnancy test in a hot dog bun and I put it in the oven. Because, bun in the oven.
No. There's no way, Annie Marie.
I have no idea. Why don't you check? Why don't you check? I said, I have my medical records with me. You can look at all my information. I said, and I want, the moment I begin to have a symptom of itching, I want blood work done immediately. And I was pretty much telling him, this is what I want to happen in this pregnancy. Well, at first I just thought because it was, I was sweating, sometimes when you're when you sweat a lot, you get a little rash. So at first I thought that's what it was, but then it just started, it wasn't going away. And I realized I was making little marks on the back of my neck. And so I realized, okay, yeah, this is cholestasis. But to me, this was even new news for me, because I thought, is it possible to have cholestasis this early? Well, I think he was here to help my husband and I grow, and help other people that have maybe experienced the same thing, because there has been times where I've been able to help a mom that's lost a child or experiences stillbirth, and I wouldn't have been able to had I not gone through it. What do you say to somebody when they're grieving? Sometimes you just don't say anything at all. Sometimes just sitting with them or giving them a hug, helping other people, definitely to spread awareness. He came for those reasons.